It's recording again. There's a red board that tells me.
This group over here, quiet.
I cannot hear from here. Can you say louder?
Louder. Assimilated. Does anyone know what the word assimilated means?
It means to kind of fit something to
Assimilated, so they went and they became a part of the Croatoan culture.
what was the word?
Assimilated. Can we all say the word assimilated? Good job. So, Mason, you're reading the conclusion, right? It says, right here. It says, do you believe this theory? So read what you guys wrote, you all wrote. Okay.
Our conclusion is that some of us at our table believe in this theory and some of us don't.
Good job.
The table back there.
Make sure you're speaking. You can do it right back there. Make sure you're speaking loud enough. You guys need to be quiet. They were respectful when you were presenting.
So you're going to read your theory and your conclusion.
Our theory is the colonists moved inland and west to find new land with better resources.
The hypothesis is the colonists moved inland and west. They would find better resources. The conclusion is
Yes, the theory is real because theory 1 and 3 has violence, and in the article it says there is no violence.
Can you show this to the screen? Your poster? There you go. Thank you.
Good job. Thank you.
And the last group? You can finish telling us. You're going to finish.
Make sure you speak loud enough for everyone to hear you.
This is the investigation report, Lost Colony of the Nook. The theory is the Native Americans were happy that the colonists were unhappy that the colonists were on their lands and killed them. Our conclusion is we believe this theory because the spears obviously mean they were killed. We also believe this because there is a picture of the Native Americans killing the colonists. We thought this picture was the pokey spears that showed that they got killed.
Good job. Can you
Yes,
show
Ashley.
your poster to the camera?
Thank you.
Thank you. So now,
It's time to vote. Are we ready?
can you all please be quiet? Excuse me. Can you repeat your theory one more time?
The Native Americans were happy that it's not written. Yes, it is. That the colonists were on their lands and killed them.
If you agree that this is what most likely happened to the colonists of Roanoke, put your thumbs in the air.
Go on to the next theory. Someone with a loud voice.
Some of us, the colonists moved
if you think this is what most likely happened, thumbs in the air. Hands down.
Diseases spread throughout the colony and killed the colonists.
Thumbs up if we agree with this theory. All right. And the last theory back here?
The colonists moved inland and west to find new land with better resources.
Thumbs up if you agree with this theory. Higher. Higher. Let us know.
Be proud of your thoughts. The truth is, we don't know what happened to the lost colony of Roanoke. So you all are right. All the research you did today, other researchers have done, and they still don't know what happened. So you all can keep your posters. I know some of you are still coloring. Maybe in free time you can color on them. But now we're going to move on.
Should we write the group members on the back because it says group members?
Yes.
Yeah, you can write your names. Quietly write your names. It only takes one person to write the names of the group members. Can the girls at the back table please be quiet?
Once you have your names written down, pass them to one of us at the table so we can collect them from you. Are you have all your names on it? I'm just gonna hold it up here for you. All your names on it? Thank you. All right, boys and girls, eyes and ears up here, please. All right, so the lost colony of Roanoke was one of the examples of an unsuccessful colony. But there were many successful colonies that came to America. One from England was Jamestown, the first colony. Do you think of any reasons that Jamestown might have been more successful?
Maybe because they had resources.
That's exactly it. They had many survival resources that maybe Roanoke didn't have. So can anybody think of like key survival resources that would be necessary to live? Wood is definitely one of them.
Food and shelter.
Food, shelter, those are two good ones.
It looks like they're right near the water, so they can
Jamestown is right near the water, which is a key resource we'll be talking about.
Lumber, and also you don't want to be really close to water that's the sea, because if a hurricane strikes, then your town is pretty much dead.
You're very correct. That could definitely happen. So, I see it. All right. So, we came up with 4 main elements to survive, and all of them are actually ones that you said. So, food and water is definitely a necessity to survive. Shelter, houses for the people to live in, which would also include the lumber. And government. You think government's pretty important? Or everyone would just be, right? Thumbs up, you think it's important. All right. And weaponry. You think protecting? Protection, right? So, what do you think? Do you think these are some of the weapons that they would have then? Because they wouldn't have, like, guns and things like that. Those weren't created yet.
It said something, I think it said something we were learning about something else. It said 1521 they had guns.
1521? They might have had some guns, but definitely not.
Amazing ones.
Not ones that we've had.
Not
All right, so luckily one of you guys are going to research one of the weaponry of the time. So your guys' task is in groups. Each group will defend one of the elements that we just discussed. So you will be answering the following questions. Who would be responsible for these elements? Why are they important? and how would it be used to benefit the colony? At the end, your group will present the element to the rest of the class and explain why it's an important element to society, and you will choose one member, she'll each get a picture, and you will create your own Jamestown.